Hey folks, this is Vincent Ali with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to play Orbis. This is a game for 2 to 4 players. It's for ages 10 and up, and the average play time is 45 minutes. We just bought this yesterday, and this is our first time playing, so this is going to be a first impressions video. We'll be learning as we go, and as such we may make some rule mistakes. So what is this game all about? Well, you are creating a universe. Each player is going to be using these tiles to build their own personal tableau. It's going to look like a pyramid when it's all said and done. 5 on the bottom, 4, then 3, then 2, and then the god tile that you choose, either at the end of the game or during the game, is going to go right on top. These tiles are... there's a lot of them, and they do different things. So rather than explain every single symbol that are on these tiles, I'm going to explain them as they come up. At the beginning of the game, there's going to be 1-star tiles, 2-star tiles, and 3-star tiles. You're going to separate them into their own individual stacks. In a 2 or 3 player game, you're going to get rid of some. In a 2-player game, I've removed all of the ones that have a white star on the bottom. There's stars on the bottom of these tiles. Some of them are black, some of them are white, some of them are red. I got rid of the white ones and the red ones. So they're all in the box right now for a 2-player game. And then you're going to deal 9 from the 1-star deck face up like I've done here. The rows don't matter. You can take any of these 9, no problem. You're also going to take a number of god tiles. There's more in the box, just at random. You're going to take equal to the number of players plus 1. So in a 2-player game, you're going to have 3 out here. Okay, again at random. You're also going to take certain temple tiles. There's more in the box, but in a 2-player game, you're only going to use the 2 and the 7, and these are like extra victory points at the end of the game. There's a bunch of cubes up here, a bunch of markers, and some just a bunch of tokens with infinity symbols on them, which indicate infinite resources of that color. Some of these tiles will grant you infinite resources of a particular color, which is kind of nice. So on a player's turn, what they're going to do, they're going to do one of 2 things. They're either going to take a god tile, but they can only do that once for the entire game. Once you take it, you can't do it anymore for the rest of the game. The other thing that you can do is you can pick a tile and attempt, well, just grab it. If you can't pay the cost, let's say I wanted to buy this one and place it, but I didn't have the cost. The cost is in the upper middle of the card. It says a blue and a red cube. That's what these cubes are all about. You're going to be spending cubes to pay for these. If I don't have the money or the followers, I guess, in this game to do that, I can still take it, but I have to flip it to the other side and place it gray side up. This is a wilderness tile. It counts as a wild in terms of color, but it gives you -1 point at the end of the game. As far as placement rules go, let's say I did pay for this. It would go on the bottom row, 1 of the 5. Every tile that you place after that has to be adjacent to it. In order to build on the next level, this is not legal. I need to have support. So it would go something like this, and then something can go here. Whenever you build your next row up, it has to match one of the 2 colors that it's sitting on. So this has to be either a yellow or blue, or it could be a wilderness that I, would have to, flip instead of paying for it. Whenever you take a tile, regardless of what you do with it, you're going to put cubes down from the supply onto each adjacent location. So if I did take this one to place it, I would put a yellow cube here, a yellow cube here, and a yellow cube here. If there's any cubes on the tile that you're taking, you just put them into your supply. You can even use those cubes to pay for the one that you're taking. If there was a blue one on here already, and the cost is blue-red, I can give up the blue and just use the red out of my own supply to pay for it. Cool. Okay? And that's what you're doing on your turn. Again, it's either a god or one of these region tiles. And we're just going to keep doing that until we run out of these. And then we're going to go into the 2s and the 3s. And then at the end of the game ends when there's 15 rounds, and each player has 15 tiles in their pyramid-like grid. And then we're going to count up our victory points. Now, obviously, there's more than that, because there's symbols all over these tiles. Whenever you take a tile, a number of different things can happen. And again, we'll explain them as we do it. So why don't you go first this time? Because I went first at the Dice Nation game that we played earlier.
Okay.
So feel free to go first.
Okay. Can I grab this
You
one?
can grab that one. It's free. Yeah, there's no cost on the top there, so it's going to go on your bottommost row. And a red cube is going to be placed...
Oh, what stinks though is that I can never build another tile because nothing's red, right?
No. You can build beside it.
Oh, you can build this.
Yeah, and it can be any color beside it. But if you're going above the next row, that's when it has to be.
I see.
You can't go. You can never go below on the bottom row.
Okay.
That's your bottom row.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. So now we draw a new tile to replace that. And it's another volcano.
Oh, I thought these resources...
Now you get, we're not done yet. I just resupplied that. Now you can grab 2 from the supply.
Oh.
Yeah, that's one of the symbols. This is plus a number of that color. Hers says +2 red. So she gets 2 red followers to use as currency for other tiles that might need that color.
I see.
Okay, and so my turn. I'm going to choose... I guess I should go over the gods, what their powers are real quick, for those of you that want to know. This lady, the goddess of fire, if you are among the most that have the most validated volcano tiles, which are... there's certain tiles in here that are volcanoes. They have this little squiggly red symbol.
Wouldn't it be all the red?
No, it's just the ones with the squiggly red symbol on it.
I don't have it then.
I know you don't, but that's not a volcano. That's just a red tile. There's a difference between a red tile and a squiggly red.
Oh, I see.
But anyway, it says if you're among the players with equal to the most of the squiggly red validated tiles in your tableau, you get 3 victory points. We'll explain how that works later when it comes up.
Oh, like this, right?
Yes, this is an example of a volcano. There's a squiggly red. It's asking you to give up 3 of each of those cube colors, assuming you can do that. And you'll get 4 points at the end of the game if you do that. But yeah, we're getting ahead on that. You're fine. And this guy, for every validated village that you have, you get 3 points at the end. Or no, if you're among the players that have the most validated villages, you get 3 points. And then this lady here, the goddess of time, harvest tiles no longer give you -1 point at the end of the game, and you get an additional 1 at the end of the game for free. Okay. So if you use a lot of wilderness tiles, she's the one to get. Mm-hmm. Okay, and again, it'll make more sense as we continue playing too. Okay, so I get to go. I'll grab... I'm going to grab... This is too tempting. Well, I don't have a blue and red cube to grab, so I'm going to do this one. Mm-hmm. It's free.
Yeah.
I'm going to take this red one. I have to put a yellow cube adjacent there, adjacent there, and adjacent there. I keep the red one. I'm going to put this into my tableau. I also get 2 yellow ones per the effect here. So I'm going to grab 2 yellow from the supply. And there's that. One rule I forgot to mention as well. You can exchange 3 worshippers or cubes of the same color for 1 worshipper of any color. So if I had 3 yellow, I can make that 1 blue.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. These are, I like that they included rules that you will eventually forget on the back of the rule book.
Yeah, that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
So I have a question. Mm-hmm. One action is to build, right? One action is to take a tile.
Yes.
So you can't take a top. You can't.
You can't take one of these and one of these at the same time.
Okay.
Is what you're. Yeah, that's you can't. The god taking a god is going to be one of your 15 rounds.
I see.
You're going to have 14 tiles in your pyramid, 14 region tiles and 1 god tile in your pyramid when it's all said and done.
I see. Okay, I'm gonna grab this one.
Okay, so it's a free one, right? Mm-hmm. So a blue one goes here and here. Now, what is the effect on that one?
Nothing. Just +1 blue.
+1 blue. Okay, so you get 1 blue, 1 there. And then we take... Okay, so we're out of the 1s, so now we're into the 2s already.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Okay, now this one says you have to... Whenever you put this onto your tableau, it has to rest on a green.
When you rest on a green.
Rest on... So if I were to put this in my tableau here, one of these 2 has to be a green underneath.
One of what 2?
This tile or this tile has to be green.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. And that's how much you have to pay?
Yes, 1 blue, 1 green, 1 white for that one.
Jeez.
If you do it, you get 2 victory points. Now this might be a good time to mention, you do not have to do the effect on the left-hand side.
Switch it over.
No. What you can do is you can take one of these here and cover up the victory points.
I see.
You can take it, you can put it in your tableau, but you won't get victory points for it at the end of the game. You're going to use these to cover up the victory points that are on that tile. And I know it's kind of hard to see because we're zoomed out. So maybe I will, because we've got our own tableaus and we've got that. Let's just zoom in a little bit. All right. Well, that's your bottom row, so that's not going to work. You got to move those back.
Sorry.
You're not going to have enough room. Okay, so I guess that's good for right now. We'll just make it work. Okay, so it's my turn. I will. I will take this one because that gives me a red and a blue.
So you take 2 green for that?
Well, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Now it says plus 2 green, so I'm going to put this into my tableau, and yeah, I'm going to take 2 green from the supply.
I see.
New one comes out. Okay. Wow. This one is same idea. Oh no, this is at the end of the game. Let me actually look that one up. I think it's. Let me look that up.
Okay.
And she's playing with the cubes over there.
No, I'm not building any towers.
As you drop cubes onto the floor. Okay, so this one is a forest. That's what that is. At the end of the game, you gain the number of indicated creation points or victory points. If this tile is surrounded by a number of tiles at least equal to the indicated value. Okay, so in this case, let's take this example. So at the end of the game, this thing has to be touching at least 3 blue and green tiles. If this has, say, a blue here, a green here, and a blue over here, that's at least 3, and that would satisfy that 2 victory point objective.
So her ability is if you have at least one of those?
Let's not confuse.
Oh, sorry.
Those are God tiles we're not using.
I know, but still, I was curious. Alright, I'm done.
Okay, so...
Now it's my turn?
It is now your turn.
Okay. I'm going...
Also, if you have more than 10 at the end of your turn, these worshippers, these cubes, you have to discard down to 10.
I see, okay. I'm going to spend a blue and a red for that one over there. Can I do that?
Yes, you can.
So I put these back?
Yep. So you take that, let me put a yellow on each surrounding.
Oh, so it's yellow?
That's a yellow tile, so I put a yellow cube on each one, on each surrounding.
Oh yeah, okay.
And then that is, your effect is you get the green infinity symbol.
I see, okay.
So now, in the future, anytime there's a green requirement, you ignore it.
I see.
That does not work on wilds, though. If it calls for a wild, that does not work. You have to spend something for that wild.
I see.
Sometimes you'll see a multicolor cube cost, and that does not work on that.
I see.
Okay, so my turn. I will. This is a volcano. I have to. Now, the way this volcano works is, you're going to, in order to satisfy the effect, let's go ahead and give it to the camera so you guys can see. The volcano was saying you need to sacrifice 4 yellow cubes on the grid, not your personal area, not out of your personal stock, but on the playing area. Give up 4 yellow, and if you do that, you get 2 victory points. Again, I don't have to do that, and I can cover this up with one of those markers over there. I can just cover this up and still place it if I wanted to, but this would not be a validated volcano tile. It doesn't explain it in the rule book. I actually had to look this up. Validate means that you've completed the requirement on the left to earn the victory points. Otherwise, it's not validated. So this costs a red, green, and yellow, which I've got. So I might want to do this. So maybe I will pay the red, green, and yellow here.
And you're going to sacrifice 4 in the playing area?
Yes, so I'm going to take out 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 yellow. So that means that I've satisfied the 2. This will be worth 2 victory points at the end of the game. I won't have to cover it up. I also have to put a red on each surrounding tile. So 1, 2, 3. New one comes out. I'm going to put that there. Okay. And your turn.
Okay. This is kind of difficult.
Yeah. There's a lot to look at.
Yeah, there is. I guess. No. I will take. I'll take this one.
Okay, so that one's free. No cost. You also get these for free. You also get 2 blue cubes for that. And I also put 2 that are one there, one there.
2. And then I can place it.
Yes, you can put
either
it
here or here.
You cannot put it over there because there's nothing below it supporting it.
Right. So
but you can put it there. There is a matching blue, at least one matching blue underneath it, so you can do that.
And this one I could put either yellow or red.
Correct.
Only.
Correct. Or wild if you flip it over.
Okay.
If you use a wilderness. Okay. All right. I will. That gives me. I will take. I don't have enough for that one. Ooh. Alright, I'm going to take this one in the middle and put this here. Take these, I get 2 white, and I also have to put a white on each surrounding adjacent location. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And new one comes out. Okay.
And what does that mean?
That means that whenever you put this down, it has to sit on a red.
It has to sit on a red.
For 2 points. You don't have to, but one of the 2 that you rested on has to be red to get the 2 points.
And this one it has to sit on a green and a blue?
No, this means at the end of the game, if there are 3 tiles touching it that are blue and green, you get 2 points at the end of the game.
I see.
So it has to be surrounded by at least 3 tiles that are blue and green.
Okay. That's tough.
Does not compute.
Gosh. How? You know what? Oh no, but if I do that. You said I can trade how many?
3 of the same color for 1.
Oh, I see.
You don't have enough.
Okay, that's okay. And this one is 3 thingies have to touch it, right?
3 blue, 3 green to get the 2 big. That's at the end of the game. If 3 blue and 3 green touch it.
Oh wow, there's no way.
Never know.
Like all of it, like it has to be exactly 3 blue and 3 green.
At least 3. You could have more than 3.
That's crazy. All right. I'm gonna actually pick. That one.
Okay, so that costs a white and a yellow and a blue. Oh, it's a white symbol, and it's worth 1 point at the end of the game. So you get a white infinity symbol. Let's go ahead and put yellow on each one. Here's your yellow.
Problem is,
I
can only put it in one place.
Well, you can put it next to the other yellow, whatever, or over there, whatever you want. Doesn't have. You don't have to build your pyramid now. You still have 2 empty spots on your bottom row. So it's up to you on how you want to do that. Now, if you do that, the only tile that can go here is yellow. If you do that.
I know.
So you're putting yourself in a corner that way.
Dang, I put myself in a corner like this too. Well,
No one puts idly in the corner.
No comment on that.
Even the dog moaned at my joke. What? Dirty Dancing. Sorry. Okay, so...
No, this is a white infinity.
Oh, was it white?
Yeah.
Is that what it said? Okay,
Yeah.
I got it. Okay, so my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. That's tempting, but I get way too many tiles. I don't know, or too many followers. I have to discard down. And I can't really trade either.
Oh man, and that one's you have to have at least 3 yellow and greens touching it.
Mm-hmm. Which I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Mm-hmm.
Because the yellow, there's already yellow and a white. The cost is yellow and white. It's free for me. These two go away. I take the blue for free. I'm gonna put that here.
Yeah, wow. Only one more tile away to do it.
And I put a green on each. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3. New one comes out. But I don't score this until the end of the game. So we'll see if that...
What is that one?
This is a volcano. If 4 blue followers are discarded, you get 2 victory points. But there's not 4 blue ones on here. So whoever takes that would have to cover this 2 up.
I'm going to do... I'm going to take this one.
Okay, so you have to pay a white and a green, but it's free for you because you've got this cube on it. You can still... Do you really need to take the... You don't need to take the green because...
It's infinity.
It's free. Yeah, you've got infinity white and infinity green, which are on both. So
the yellows go on the
right,
tiles.
the yellows go on the tiles, and you get to place that.
And I get a red infinity.
Is that what that is? The red...
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! You're just a machine over there with your colors. Okay.
I'll just do this, I guess.
I guess take the green... What was on there, blue?
Huh?
What was on that?
Green and white.
I know, but what was a green, right? Take the green anyway. That's the cube that was on it.
Okay.
Because you might be able to use that. Turn 3
to
green
trade
in.
it in.
Correct.
Right. Okay. I see what you mean. I'm so bad at this. Hold on. Yeah, I'll just put it there. Whatever.
All right. All right.
I don't know.
I am going to...
My pyramid's gonna look really weird.
Nah.
What is that one?
This one is... It needs to sit on a red tile.
It just needs to sit on it?
Mm-hmm.
Sit on it.
But the requirement is you'd have to have a red and a blue next to each other to do it. Because this tile is blue, so it has to sit on blue. The other tile then would have to be red. So you'd have to have a blue-red combination. One to meet
next to it, right?
One to meet the placement requirement. One to meet this requirement.
I see. So it's the same thing like this one. It
Yes.
has to sit on either green or blue.
Right. So blue and it would have to be a blue-green combination next to each other.
I see.
Or wild. Or yes, the wild. The wild also works with that.
I see.
Let's do... Wow. None of these are appealing to me.
Seriously?
Well, let's... This is a... Alright, well... I need... Okay. So, I'm going to take the... I'm going to take this one. Oh, I can't.
What? It's free.
I know, but I was going to place it here, and I can't place it here.
Oh.
I could place it here, technically. Or do I want to use a green there? I'll get more cubes that way, but I have to discard down. Okay. I'm going to take this one, I think, and put this here. So I get these.
Wait. Isn't it supposed to sit on a green?
Yeah, you're right. It would go over here then. No, you're right. You're right. I'm bad. My bad. Placement rule, yeah. So it would have to sit over here. I get these, plus the 1 green. And green goes on each. 1, 2. And
a new one comes out.
Yeah, I really wanted that to be yellow, but yeah, so a new one comes out. Now I have to discard down to 10 now.
It can't be yellow though, because it couldn't sit on a yellow, right? Because you don't have...
I don't have a yellow, yeah. So, yeah. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have to get rid of 4 of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to get rid of, what do I have extras of that I don't need? So 2 green and what colors are out that I need? There's kind of hard to tell. I'll get rid of a red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and another green. Okay, so there we go. I've got 2 of each color there. So it is your turn.
Okay. What about this one?
That is, you need a green, a blue, and 2 wilds. You have the green infinity.
Oh, I need a wild? Like I actually need wilds?
Yes, those tokens do not count for that.
That's nice.
So you still need to spend, you've got the green infinity, so you need to spend a blue, and then 2...
I need to have 2 flipped over?
No, 2 of any color. 2 cubes of any color is what that is, 2 wilds.
Oh, so these infinities don't count.
Toward these, correct. So you need to spend a blue, 1 blue, and 2 of any color from your supply. So 2 red, or the red and a green, whatever you want. If you were to go for that one.
Yeah.
This gives you 2 temples at the end of the game, and whoever has the most temples gets the 7, and the next person gets the 2, assuming they have any.
Oh, dang. You know what? I will do that. So, can I spend... Okay, so green...
You're going to...
And a blue. And then the 2 wilds. Can I
Correct.
do that?
Yep.
Okay.
You keep your green infinity. So you're going to take this. So white, white. And that counts as just 2 temples.
Yeah.
So that would have to go on your bottom row because you have no other place for it.
My colorful pyramid. My terrible looking.
Move that down.
It was terrible.
Okay.
And then a new one comes out?
Yep, new one comes out.
I'm just like giving you all these tokens.
Well, no.
That has to stand on a blue and a yellow.
Yes, because this, for placement purposes, or wild, it has to sit on a wild, but it has to sit on a yellow. Yeah.
I see.
Well, I will. I will cry. Oh, man.
Why? I think you're gonna win this.
No.
Your pyramid looks beautiful.
No. That's a white there. Can't really. What would I put there? I'm gonna. But I need yellow on. Okay, well, I don't want that one. Alright,
What's great about yours is that you can buy literally anything.
I know, but at the same time, okay, Ooh. Wow. Okay. Because the one I want, I don't want you to have.
I know. Which one is it?
I'm not telling you.
You can tell me.
No, I can't. I really, really can't.
So you're gonna take one to distribute something so that you can actually get it next turn or
Yes,
something?
you know exactly what I'm talking about, Mr. Volcano over there. If I take one of the blues, that was my plan. If I take one of the blues, I distribute the blues. But then there's enough for you to take this. Then I was looking, do you have enough to pay for it? And on my head, I'm going, yes, there's a yellow, there's a green, and she's got a red. So I'm like, no, I can't do that because then she'll take that. So I'm, again, locked into a corner there. I'll take this one, actually. Pay a yellow and a green. And greens get distributed here, here, and here. Get the white. And the symbol is at the end of the game, if it's touching at least 3 blue and green, a combination of blue and green, then...
Yeah, so you got it.
Well, no, I need to touch a blue somewhere.
Oh.
I've got 2, but I need a blue on either side. I need something. Which may not happen with the way this is working out.
Yeah, it's really weird. And that one needs a blue and a white? And a white?
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
This needs to sit on top of... yeah, so basically that blue... This has to go on top of a white. Yeah. So I may have to let you have that volcano. We'll see.
I don't know. I have a feeling that you just try to stray me. That's not the one
I know
that
what you're
really
talking
want.
about. No. I know what you're talking about.
So many choices. Here's the thing though, even if I took that volcano, I wouldn't be able to score the victory points because there's no 4 blues to
Not yet.
discard.
Right.
It would have to be covered.
Right. That's why I didn't take a blue last round.
Yeah.
If I took a blue, distributed blue, there'd be enough blue for you to satisfy this volcano's effect.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do that.
I understand though.
Because there's a god tile up here that once satisfied volcanoes, so I'm like, I can't let you have it.
So I can either build a tile or choose a god?
Yes.
Can you imagine I take that god away from you?
You can. I don't know if you'll score it at the end of the game, though. I mean,
No, probably not. But I'd rather not score it than have you score it.
I understand.
I don't know, though.
That might be a good strategy. I mean, that is a cutthroat strategy, you know, like stop the other players from getting it kind of thing. It just goes off to the side, and then you put it on top when you're done.
I think you do want that volcano. It's either the volcano or something else. Okay.
We'll see what you do.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Sorry.
Take your time.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Okay.
Good to know.
Oh gosh.
Well, no, if you do not have a temple token at all in your pyramid, you do not get to take one of those. So that's another thing I have to look at.
If you don't have... Oh, so if you don't...
You've got 2 temple symbols, you're fine. But if I don't grab at least one, I don't get that too,
I see.
at the very least.
Yeah. Well, you know what I am going to do then? I'm going to take that, actually.
This one here?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. So
I can pay for it with an infinity, I can pay it for this, and I can use this yellow to pay for
right, so you keep these 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put a red on each surrounding.
Yeah.
But...
And I get a marker because I can't...
You can't satisfy.
Yeah, that's okay.
Right.
And I'll put it right here.
Over top the 2.
Yeah.
But that doesn't count toward the god bonus. It has to be...
Yeah, because
it has to be satisfied.
Valid.
Yeah, satisfied, validated.
I understand.
Right. Okay, just letting you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in that case...
Was that really what you wanted?
Was that what I wanted?
Was this like when you were like saying, "Oh, this was that"? Like,
No.
tile, like,
No.
So it wasn't. So you deferred me.
Deferred you?
Or whatever the word was.
Sure. Words.
So it's another tile that you want, huh?
No.
That's okay. It
It
doesn't matter. It's funny because I actually have my own plan.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. That's good.
And I'm hoping you don't take it.
Okay. Alright.
This game is really like mean, kind of.
Is it?
Kind of.
Crap.
It's like you either give me your tiles or these hostages are gonna go down and I'm gonna drown them all.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, family friendly. Yeah, good.
I'm just kidding.
Uh-huh.
It meant they're swimming.
Yeah, they're swimming. Totally swimming. I'm gonna take. This is blue, green, and white. So I'm going to use the green from here and the white and the blue from here. Grab this, I get a green.
And now you get to satisfy something, I don't know.
Not yet. No, I have to cover that up because there's no green underneath it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's no green underneath it.
That's weird.
This needs a green under it, and I don't have that.
I see.
So I'm going to... Yeah, well, it's too late now. Alright, so next one is 2 temples. It's a white one.
Dang it! It's my turn, huh?
It is your turn.
Oh, man! And you have it, and I don't. Well, that's bogus.
You've got...
No.
Oh, you don't have a yellow.
Alright, that's okay, that's okay. How many tiles? 3 tiles, you said?
Say what now?
3 tiles turn into 3 of the same.
3 cubes of the same color turn into 1.
Turn into any color.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to grab.
When I grabbed this was blue, right?
Yeah.
I didn't do that, did I?
Oh, okay. Okay. I have an idea. I'm actually
Good.
gonna grab this.
Okay.
And I pay for it using. Oh!
It's free. Yeah, you've got a white and a red infinity.
So I could do that.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna place this here.
Okay. And at the end of the game, you get 2 victory points because it's sitting on a red.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this was a blue, so the blue tiles
Yep.
go. So 1 here, 1 there, and then yeah. Now it's your turn.
Mhm.
What?
This means I have to give up 3 white, 3 yellow, which there's not enough yellow, and yeah, 3 white and 3 yellow to satisfy that.
Wow.
But there's not enough yellow there. I will instead take this one. This is 2 blue, which oh yeah, there's 2 blue on here. I'm just going to use those, and put that here.
Nice. And that's 3 victory points?
Yeah, because it's sitting on a white.
Wow. Good job.
So now we need blues going.
3 blues. Go around there.
2, 3. This at the end of the game, if it's touching 3 whites and greens.
Man. Alright.
I'm trying so hard not to use wilderness, but I may have to at some point.
I know, right? I'm going to choose, oh no, I can't do that, huh?
Can't do that.
Yeah, I'm going to choose this one.
Okay. That's a nice one. The blue is sitting on top of a yellow.
Oh, I don't have a yellow, but I can trade in
3 green.
green for 1
Yep.
yellow.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I get to keep this because I'm using
Right.
this. Okay, so and now it does.
Why don't you move your cubes over to the left slightly, because I can't see it.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'll just put it here.
Well, if you're going to do that, then I got to move these over here. Just
Why?
Because cohesion.
Cohesion. Alright, so it's your turn.
Okay. New tile comes out.
My poor left side of my
What did you take? Which one? Oh, from
I took
here?
a blue.
A blue. Did we put a blue on each one?
Did
I don't remember.
I thought we... Oh no, I guess not.
Alright, yellow. This is a village. That means that you have to give up 3 in your pool.
In your pool?
Correct. And you get 3 victory points.
I see.
It's a village. So if I take that one, then I could do that. I could give up. I'd have to give up a white, a red, and a green, and then I have to give up 3 of those, and then put that in my. And that would be 3 points at the end of the game. Plus, if you end up taking that, I can take that, and still this is plus. You get 3 points if you're among the players that have the most. So I have my choice of God now. So I think I will do that.
Okay.
So a yellow is going to go on here and here.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to go here.
Did you pay for it?
I'm going to now.
Oh, sorry.
Green, white, and red.
Okay.
Give up 3. I'm going to give up. I've got 1 of each color. Let's see what demands are on the table or what colors in short supply. Red seems to be in short supply. White seems to be okay. Yellow's okay. Blue's green. I'll give up. What do I want to keep on? Okay, green's kind of short. There's only 3 of those. Blue's and a lot. Okay, so I want to pay the blue.
Mm-hmm.
I want to pay the yellow because there's at least 3 yellow and then 3. Okay, so I'm going to do these 3
Mm-hmm.
and put that. I've satisfied. I'm going to get 3 points into the game for that one.
Nice.
All right, and new tile comes out. And it is a blue. If the blue sits on a green, you get 3 victory points.
Nasty. I know you're going for that one.
Yeah, I can't afford it.
Yeah, okay.
I spent everything on...
Oh man. Let's see. No. I'm gonna take this one.
Oh, that's a lot of cubes. Okay, go for it. So you get a white cube on top. It's a free one. Mm-hmm. You get a white cube in addition to that.
But I have to discard down to 10, right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna put this here, by the way.
Okay.
Because that's the only place I can put it.
Okay.
I'm gonna discard. Yeah. Dang.
Not good, huh?
Alright, okay.
Okay, dog.
You know what? I'm gonna just discard. No, I can't. Yeah, I can. No, I can't. Just do this. Yeah. Okay, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna take,
Actually, wait. I'm switching those two.
Okay.
Sorry.
I don't have enough cubes to just pay for anything. That's the problem. So I'm gonna have to take... That gives me a blue and 3 green. Or 2 green. Alright, I'm gonna take this one.
Mm-hmm.
And I get 1 yellow cube per this condition. And a yellow goes on each... There.
I didn't do the white one. That was.
Did you take a white one? Alright, so 1, 2.
Yeah.
I was just about to ask, because I
Yeah.
don't remember you doing that either.
Yeah. Now it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Your strategy, it always changes. Like, it really always...
My personal?
Like,
or
everyone's.
just, you mean in general?
Mine is... Mine is always changing. It's so irritating. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Okay, I got this.
Okay.
Oh, no, I don't got this. I'm gonna take this.
You're going to take that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that just goes next to you, and that ends your turn.
Yep.
I know, good call, because I have a feeling I know what you're going to do next. So if that's the case...
I'm gonna take another god for my next turn.
You can't, you only take one.
I know.
Nice try, though.
That's funny, though.
I will...
Because she's like red or something, does all the reds like go on the sides?
No, no. So I'm going to take this one.
Okay.
I need to pay a blue and a green,
Mm-hmm.
which I have in a wild. I'm just going to take the white and pay the white. I'm just going to use that for the wild. So that's a blue and a blue. And the condition is it needs to sit on a green. So there's that.
I'm so stupid.
Why?
I wouldn't be able to take either of these because I can't validate them.
Why not?
Because I can't discard 3 greens and 3 blues on that one.
You can discard 3 blues, but 3 greens, no. There's not enough green on the
So
table.
that wouldn't be validated.
Right.
So that stinks.
And this one, there's not enough white.
No.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck? Okay.
If you're trying to prevent me from getting it, that's another... Unless you start taking stuff to get you the cubes that you need.
I know. Okay, so here's what I'll do my next turn. I'm going to, Oh yeah, so either way, huh? Yeah. No.
Yikes. Well.
So, yeah, I'll actually do this. Maybe I'll do that. We'll see. Or...
Now she's in her cutthroat stage.
No! What are you talking about? Or I can just do this. You know what? I won't do that. I'm gonna spend these 4
Okay.
for this.
Alright. That gives you 2 temples. Okay. You're going to have a lot of temples at the end of the game for sure.
Oh my god, that was a bad idea, huh?
Why? You want to take that back, or what are you going to do?
I'm gonna have to. Yeah, no, it's fine.
So you said white. 1, 2, 3.
I have to solidify it. Like, I have to.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Doesn't matter because I can't put it down anyway.
But you could still, like, put, like, a wild down.
I'm done with the... I can't do the... This is the last row.
Oh, you serious?
That's it. So I'm locked into yellow, green, and blue at the moment.
I thought there was, like, 2 and then 1 more in the top.
No, the one on the top is the god.
Oh my god, why did I do that then? Okay. Ah, that's alright, whatever, go. I just...
Whatever,
messed.
go. Yeah,
I messed myself up. I probably could have put a volcano in there and actually have this put to use, but now I can't. No matter what. Wow, that was good.
Now I have to try and put stuff down without losing points, basically. It's either I take cubes and accept the wilderness -1,
Or you can accept the wilderness and choose that god.
No.
Dang, that was totally my bad.
This is
Totally.
blue, green, red, white, wild. I wouldn't get the 3 points for it because it's not sitting on a red. So I'd have to cover that up. But you're going after blue and white. So it doesn't really matter. Alright, so I just need to get as few points as possible, or I mean, few negatives as possible here.
Yeah.
So in that case, this is 2 red.
You wouldn't be able to afford that.
I wouldn't be able to do it. Well, I guess this one. Let's see if I have enough for it. I've got the green.
Oh yeah.
I've got the blue, I've got the red, I've got the white, and I need a wild. I want to use the blue as a wild. So these go away. And I'm going to have to cover up the 3 here because it's not sitting on a red. Okay. New one comes out.
And I put the green stuff around it.
Okay. Oh!
Wow.
Oh, that stinks!
But even then, I don't think you
Well,
can afford it.
no, yeah, it needs to touch. Well, if I could get this here and then this here, like then I could have satisfied. This says three points for touching 3 blues and greens. So if this were here and this were here,
you see,
that would do it. But I wouldn't be able to pay for it anyway. I don't think.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have enough.
All right. So I will do this.
Had I known that was coming out, I could have used a wild.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm gonna pay these resources
Okay.
to get this one.
Okay.
Oh, I can't.
Why?
It doesn't sit on anything.
Oh, yeah. You have to either take a blue or a white at this point.
Yeah.
There's no... yeah, you can either take this one or one of these.
Why would I want to take that now? Yeah, I'm just going to take this one then. I'm going to trade 3... It doesn't matter. 3 blues for a red. Oh, wait.
You have a red infinity, so...
Oh, so even if it's 2 squares...
yeah, it's 2. Yeah, that counts as... This is free for you.
This?
Yes.
Wow. So
Every red symbol is free.
So
Yes.
oh.
So this is free for you.
I don't remember.
2 reds. You've got a red infinity over there.
I don't remember if it was... No, it was 3 blues. It was 3 blues. Yeah, I remember. Okay. So fine.
Alright, so that's 2 blues.
That stinks.
1, 2.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Still doesn't matter. I don't have a green.
Oh, man.
I need something that I can afford, and it might have to be this one here. Well, no, I can't. I need a yellow or a green with those colors, and that's not happening. Not with these.
Now, do you have the option to pass, or no, you have to
I
pass?
can take a god symbol. I can take a god one now, and then see what comes up after you take one, but I highly doubt that that's going to be the case.
Mm-hmm.
The question is, you're not going to be able to take this, so I'm fine with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this now. I'm gonna see what comes up after you.
Oh, man.
After you take.
You meanie.
Well, there's nothing I can do right now. There's
No,
no yellows or greens that I can afford,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately.
Alright, so then maybe
That -1 point might be the deciding factor. I don't know.
okay, so then at this point what I don't want to do is give you things. So I'm just gonna grab
Yeah, I can't put a white anyway. Yeah.
So green and yellow with 2
2 wilds. Yeah, whatever. Those cubes don't matter at the end of the game, so whatever. So you're gonna take this one.
Yeah.
And whites go on surrounding. 1, 2.
Mm-hmm.
And this is for me.
That's rough.
Not helpful. It's, yeah, I can't afford that. I don't have enough green. Can't afford that. I don't have any green. Yellow, blue, green. I need one green cube. One green cube is all I needed
Oh,
here.
you beat me. I just calculated it.
No, I gotta take a wild, unfortunately. So wilderness, I didn't want to do that. So now the this goes on top.
She's useless.
Well, now okay. So now we calculate scores. So we take.
What was the last one? I'm just curious.
Another village.
That was useless too.
Okay, so let's look at our god points. Did you have any volcanoes? You had 0. I had 1, so I had more than you.
Yeah.
So you don't get any points for the god power. I get 3 for mine because I had at least 1 village here.
Yep.
That had 3, 0, and then now we count up.
How many tiles that had victory points on them?
Right. Well, yeah. So it's -1 there, and then 5, 8, 10, 13, 15 there. And how much did you have? 10.
10. Only 10.
So out of all those numbers, that adds up to 10.
It's just 10.
Okay, I had 15 on mine minus my 1 wilderness.
Question: what do these numbers mean on the bottom?
I don't know what that is.
Because they're all different.
Yeah, that might be for solo. I'm not sure.
Oh, I don't know. Okay.
If there is a solo variant. So I had a total of 17 then, and you had 10.
Well, do I get temples?
Oh yeah, temples. You're right. So we tied because you get the 7, I get nothing because I don't have temples.
Oh.
Good catch. So that's plus 7. It's 17. So who breaks the tie? Let me take a look. End of the game. Ties are broken by counting the number of remaining worshippers among all tied players. You've got me beat there.
Wow.
So you beat me. It was 17 to 17. Your temple helped me. If I managed to get 1 temple in my tableau, I would have won. But your worshippers trumped mine. So
it's funny because if I didn't have this, like if my god actually pulled through, I would have beaten you by 2 points.
Yeah, that was close. So what did you think of this one?
It was okay. It was okay. I don't know how I feel about the whole. I guess I like the building aspect of it. It's just very difficult. Like my brain hurts.
Your brain hurts now?
My brain really hurts.
Well, it's just like I wanted to do so many things, but I was limited because of the placement rules.
Mm-hmm.
My mistake was I should have used my wilderness somewhere down here to give me more options up here. Mm-hmm. I think that was my issue. Because up here, this thing is useless. Mm. Down here, though, I could have. Yeah.
But then if you built more wildernesses, that would have been negative points.
Well, if I had 1 wilderness down here, like say right here, then I could have built anything I wanted to here, and maybe gotten a white up here when I couldn't have before, and then gotten at least 2 points for that. So
now here's a question: if you had a wilderness and one of the tiles said, "Oh, you have to place it on a
yes, that would count. According to the back of the rule book, it says a wilderness tile can validly used for placing blue tile and to validate its effect. Grammatical issues with this rule book. I don't think the developers are native English speakers.
So the victory points would still apply.
I believe so.
It
yes.
wouldn't be marked over.
I believe so.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I think it's a great game. I like the engine building aspect. I like the tile laying. I like the art. Mm-hmm. I like the whole create a universe thing. That's just, I like that kind of thing.
It's like Driftlands.
Yeah, it's got the Driftland, the Magic Revival, the video game, the theme behind it, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say about it.
I adore the art. I love this.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really well done.
So cute.
Mm-hmm. It's really well done. I would definitely, as well as I tried to play, like, I definitely made a mistake or two that I think cost me some points. Mm-hmm. But other than that, this came down to 1 green cube. If I had the cube I needed for that 1 tile to place it, I would have won because I would have been ahead 1 point on you or whatever. Because this -1 killed me in the end.
Wow.
It did. Because it would have been 18 to 17. I would have won.
Yeah.
Because of that 1 cube. That I think I lost when I spent That village over here was really expensive. I think had I grabbed the Volcano God early and then just made sure you didn't get any, I would have maybe won out that way and then not worried about the village. Because I spent a lot of cubes on that card or on that tile.
I'm surprised there were no blue or yellow infinity.
There might be. It might be in the 3 or 4 player.
Oh, that's right.
The ones that are in the box.
I see. It was okay. I found it decent. It wasn't my favorite game, but it was fun.
It's. Would you play it again?
Yeah, I would. I would.
You would?
I enjoyed it.
Okay, I would too. I like these kind of games. They're very puzzly, very thinky.
Yeah, it's very puzzle. That's the one.
There's no take that either, really, except for maybe the only take that would be taking a tile that another player could use, or in the instance where you know that someone's going to grab something, but like a volcano, but there's not enough cubes on the board to do it.
I have a feeling it can get really cutthroat.
It can be, I guess. Yeah. I mean, if you're worried about what the other player's doing.
Yeah, like if you're like, okay, if I take this tile, it's gonna put a green on there. You might be able to pay for it, so maybe I won't take that.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. There's some strategy there too. So it can be. It's a sneaky cutthroat kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. No direct like I'm gonna blow up your tableau kind of thing. More along the lines I'm gonna deny you the resources of the villagers or the worshippers that you need to get the tile that you want. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'd play this again.
Yeah.
I like it. All right, well, that was Orbis, ladies and gentlemen. I'll put a link in the below description. That way you can buy it on Amazon should you like it, and I'll get a small cutback from that. If you guys haven't already, subscribed to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vince and Natalie. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.
Bye, guys.